Y'all, I fell. I fell on my dang on belly and had to go to the hospital. Yeah. Hello everyone, it is me, Tiffany. Welcome to my channel where I share all things pregnancy, postpartum, and motherhood related. I'm a certified birth and postpartum doula, but right now on this channel I'm using it strictly just to document my pregnancy journey and postpartum journey when I get there. I am currently 6 months pregnant and I'm 41. And it has been a journey, let me tell you. So yeah, I fell on my belly and I had to go to the hospital. So I have a beautiful, beautiful granddaughter. Love her to pieces. I swear I love her on everything, but that baby is one. And when I tell you she is busy, okay? So weekend, was it last weekend? No, because I took last week to just kind of try to get myself together, but there was a whole other can of worms. Let me tell you about that. But the weekend before last, she was playing, doing her little regular thing, flipping and flopping all over the bed and all that good stuff. And I'm sitting there and I noticed at the corner of my eye that she's getting closer and closer to going over the bed. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to catch this child. And so I look over and she's diving off the side. Now I'm like, okay, I got to catch her. I have to catch her. And then when I jump into action to grab her, I'm coming back down and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to land on my belly. I'm going to land on my baby. It's going to be terrible. I'm going to have to, I'm eating, not lunch, but breakfast. I'm eating breakfast with one of my really, really good friends at this place called Memphis Toast. So I'm going to go in here, I'm going to eat this breakfast, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell y'all what happened. All right, y'all, I'm back. So Memphis Toast, if you are in the Memphis area, definitely 10 out of 10. It was really, really good. I ended up getting me an omelet because I find if I eat anything like super sweet, period, it sends me to the pits. And it just overall, I just can't start my day with like super sweet food. So I had me an omelet. Very good. Memphis Toast was awesome. So let me get back to what happened. So y'all probably might hear like they cutting the grass around here or whatever. So anyway, so I'm coming back down and I'm trying to figure out like, okay, what is the best course of action? Like, I'm having to move fast because I know once I land, I can't land directly on my belly. So I turn myself to the side and I land like on the side of my belly instead. And I figure, you know, hey, I'm on the bed. The bed is cushioned, so it won't be so bad. So I get my grandbaby, I get little Amina, you know what I'm saying? She like tripping out because I saved her, whatever. So we're sitting down and I start feeling a little bit of pain, but I'm just like, okay, let me see how this goes. So anybody that is in healthcare or anything like that, like I was in healthcare for 20 years, we make the worst patients. Like, we're not gonna just automatically go to the hospital. Number one, we go and they be like, ain't nothing wrong with you, just go back home. It's like, you know, we don't want to waste nobody's time. Be like, oh, we just wait it out and see, you know what I'm saying, what happens. So I'm just like, okay, let me see what happens. Let me see how I feel. So some more time goes by. I start to notice what feels like contractions. And I'm like, I shouldn't be having them this early. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Hold on. All right. Let me just chill out. So I'm like, let me hydrate a little bit. See if I can get rid of them. See if they go away. So I told my husband, I'm like, okay, yeah, I think that we need to go to the hospital. Just so I, you know, just to see or whatever. And baby has stopped moving around so much. Baby's super like active, like moving around all the time. And I'm just like, I haven't really felt any movement. So I'm like, let's go ahead and let's go. So we get there. I'm getting a little scared. I'm getting a little sad. I'm getting a little worried because I'm just like, you know, the pain's getting a little more intense. I'm like, maybe I should have, you know what I'm saying, come in earlier or whatever. Maybe I should not have waited, you know what I'm saying, so long if something is wrong. Like, it's just, you know, so much. Get in there. The nurse gets me in, gets me triage, gets the baby on the monitor and all that stuff. Instantly, this baby does not like to be bothered. don't like to be touched. Like, leave me alone. So every time she kept trying to find the heartbeat and all that stuff, baby would flip around and flop and like do all kind of stuff, and like it was hilarious. But anyway, they was able to finally get the baby on the monitor and, you know, monitor me and all that good stuff. Had to have an ultrasound just to make sure that there was no placental abruption, which it wasn't. Everything looked good. And the ultrasound tech was like, "Are you having contractions?" I'm like, "Yes, I am having them. Like, I got 5. This is no baby number 5. I know what they feel like. Like, I am having them." So she's like, "Okay." So then the nurse comes in. She's like, "Well, yeah, I saw one on the monitor." She's like, "But they're not lasting, you know, that long. So they're lasting like maybe anywhere from like 10 to 20 seconds. So they classified it as uterine irritability. So it's like you're having contractions, but it's not doing enough to make you dilate." And so I'm like, "Okay." So they're like, "Well, we're gonna start a bag of fluid, see how you do with that." Bag of fluid did slow them down. I'm still having them now, but I'm just like trying to stay hydrated, trying to rest as much as I can when I can, and that kind of does help. Like if I increase my hydration and all that good stuff. But anyways, baby ended up being fine. I'm just gonna have to be careful with that grandbaby and just period make sure I do not have any more falls. But everything ended up being fine. But it was scary because I'm like, oh my God, you know, what if something happens? What if I go into labor early? Like it was a lot. We ended up doing our photo shoot. We had our maternity / gender reveal shoot. It was epic. Before I did the shoot, I was anxious about it, because I don't typically do things during my pregnancies to kind of like document or capture moments or whatever. That's a whole nother story, and I might be vulnerable enough one day to kind of get into that. But celebrating myself is something that's kind of I don't really do much of like I should. I see people, they have their gender reveals, they have their baby showers and different stuff like that. And it's really cool. It's really cute. You know, you got people to come out, celebrate you, and, you know, you celebrate yourself in those moments and things like that. And I've not been one to really do that until this pregnancy. And I'm liking it. But anyways, the photo shoot went really, really good. It was really cute. It was a lot of fun. Our photographer did a fantastic job. We are having a little boy, our first son. After 4 girls and a granddaughter, we're finally having a boy. Thank the heavens. I would have been grateful either way, long as baby is healthy. But it's just like, I finally get my son, and now I'm nervous because I'm like, what we gonna do with him? And when I say that, people be like, "What you mean? What you gonna do with him?" Like, I know what to do with him. I mean, I'm going to love him and take care of him, but I'm saying it's going to be different having a little boy around, and I feel like he's going to probably be incredibly spoiled because he is the baby and he is the only boy. So I'm really looking forward to. I still don't believe. I'm still in shock. I don't care how many ultrasounds I get. I keep looking at them results to say male, boy, whatever. I need to, as soon as I push him out, my puppy is back there barking. He ain't gonna do nothing. But anyway, as soon as I push him out, I still need to see. I need to make sure everything's still there, okay? Because I'm like, boy, I ain't never gonna have a boy. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't feel like it was in the cards, but God has the last say, and he's like, all right, okay, I guess I can bless you with a son now. So super grateful for that. I have another high-risk appointment coming up on Thursday, just for them to follow up on everything. My little fibroid has been causing a little bit of an issue, causing a little more pain. Y'all, oh my God. So we had a conference with my job Monday and Tuesday, and it was at our convention center, really cool convention center, really nice or whatever, but I swear they need to do something with the seating. Those seats are horrible. And when I say I sat longer than I should have, but I have been in so much pain this last week, like, oh my goodness gracious. It don't matter how many stretches or anything that I do, I'm just like still hurting. Last night was the first night I was able to really get a good night's sleep, and I slept comfortable. That's because I was in the freaking recliner. It was great. I feel like a whole new woman because the last few days, baby, I was over it. I was over it, but I feel better today. I feel a lot better today. My anxiety was rough. I think the last 2 days, I feel myself kind of slipping. You know what I'm saying? For those of you who don't know, I have anxiety. And I've been managing fairly well. Without medication, you know what I'm saying? I've been journaling, just kind of doing things like that. But if I do know that when you are tired, that makes things very intense. You're not really thinking clearly. You just, you know what I'm saying? So yesterday and the day before, it was a little hard for me. I was super sensitive, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I was able to get some rest, and I feel like I'm back on track. But anywho, I just want to get on here and share this video with you, let you know about my experience when I took a tumble, and let you know about how our photo shoot went, and that we are having a little boy, which is super exciting. I thank you as always for watching. If you would comment, like, subscribe, share, and I will catch you on the next one. I think we're probably gonna try to go walk. Look like it's about to rain, but I really want to start really walking and get more active, because when it's time for me to push him out, I just want him to just bloop, you know what I'm saying, come on out, which I've never had that issue before. All of my girls, you know what I'm saying, I go in, I'm typically in labor, well, not in labor, but I'm saying once I make it to the hospital, within 4 to 6 hours, they're out. So I'm hoping that when it's his time to come on out, we can go to the hospital and he can just be like, yeah, I'm here. So anywho, and I know I can't do that without being active and, do what I need to do. So I'm trying to beat this rain. Even if it do rain, I think we're going to take our umbrella and just whatever. It is what it is. So anyways, as always, thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.